And how do you do, my fellow squishies? Once again, I'm at a somewhat loss as to what to talk about in the 5 to 10 minute ramble that always precedes our live streams. It appears there's a sequel to Greenland coming out soon, and I need to watch the movie because I haven't, honestly. And I've been told that the first movie basically involves scouring the surface of your planet by way of comet orbital strikes. And I don't know how you make a sequel from that, but I suppose I should watch the first one and see how bad your planet is off, and then we can judge the second one on its supposed merits, I suppose. And we're waiting to be confirmed that I am actually heard. Did I start the stream or not? I appear to have an excellent connection. I appear to have pushed the start stream button. There we go. Somebody heard me. At least there's that. And now y'all can argue about who gets the #1 crown, since you know that's so important. And it's such a major feature that YouTube managed to add to the fucking system. While they're busy fornicating up the algorithm so bad that providers, or not providers, what's producers, personalities such as myself are tossing things out into the void, and y'all aren't getting notified about it despite being, subscribed, and you've got the bell on, as those crazy guys down under like to say. And every other thing, you've done everything right, and then YouTube doesn't bother to notify you when my content gets posted, or anyone else's content gets posted, apparently. It's frustrating that they would implement such a silly little numbered crown thing and then break everything else. And apparently now there's a new way to make YouTube products or something. I don't even know why YouTube is getting into the product market. I grant that I have what's it called? Spread shirt store? Spread shop? I don't even know. Some kind of external store hooked up to the YouTube channel that you should see little banners for underneath the videos, assuming YouTube's doing what it says it's supposed to be doing, and assuming you don't have appropriate ad blockers installed. And sure, go buy stuff there if you want to, but why is YouTube getting into that market? I don't know. Well, because they want more money, yes. I suppose that is all it really boils down to. It's not like Google doesn't have enough of that already. It's actually a fairly decent idea, HBIaga. You could do like an AA at the top. Yeah, okay. And yes, we were already talking about orbital bombardment, although this time it's by Mother Nature, not by any kind of otherwise hostile force, although Mother Nature is certainly hostile enough for most humies' tastes. They also don't let you open the channel unless you watch an ad first. By the great maker. I mean, I would say that I would move, except nobody would follow, which I guess is not that big of a deal. I have 40,000 subscribers and only about 8,000 watch my videos on any given week, so I don't know what I'd technically lose. But again, that's probably due to YouTube not notifying those subscribers that the videos went up. And apparently YouTube did something stupid with the API, and now Odyssey can't automatically synchronize the videos from YouTube to Odyssey. And Rumble never even attempted. And I need to figure out how to manually synchronize things from YouTube to Odyssey just for the sake of having a backup. But it's all tremendously frustrating, I think, is what I'm trying to get towards. You've been getting notifications for subscribed videos you've already viewed. That's somehow even worse. They're not keeping up with any of their database information on the back end. That's lovely. Because I know there are multiple flags that track how long you've watched a video and whether you've watched it and this, that, and the other. And they just aren't even bothering. Awesome. It is, as always, amazing that Google in general, all of their products have achieved such universal adoption. I suppose, like so many other things on your planet, it's the worst thing out there aside from everything else. And, well, here you are with everyone using it. Yeah. So apparently the hype option may be confined exclusively to the Android mobile app, and specifically the app not accessing the web page through an Android browser. I don't know. I didn't actually read the instructions that carefully, which is probably my fault. From what I was told on the post that I made about the whole hype thing, it is confined in some bizarre way that I didn't actually pay a whole lot of attention to either. So here we are. Well, Internet Gravedigger, we started out with the announcement regarding Greenland 2, Greenland 2, the Comet Boogaloo, but we moved on to complaining about YouTube, so a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Because apparently the first Greenland movie involved scouring the surface of Earth with a comet strike, basically. And supposedly there's a sequel coming out soon. The trailer's dropping tomorrow, from what I've seen. I haven't seen the first one. I don't know how I missed it. It has Marina Baccarin in it, which, I mean, it's Marina Baccarin. You watch things that she's in just because she's in them. But, yeah, I guess I should go back and watch that movie because I didn't know anything about it at all. Well, in that case, JS, I have no idea what the hype thing is supposed to do. Could be YouTube broken, could be me misunderstanding everything, could be I pissed off someone somewhere and they turned the thing off for me. I don't know. I just make videos and post them, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't, and that's apparently life. Iron Sky was pretty decent. Iron Sky 2 tried too hard. And the designs in Iron Sky 1 were pretty solid. The second one, I mean, it was all basically the same stuff as the first one, so yeah, okay, fine. Well, I appreciate that, JS. Apparently YouTube doesn't appreciate that, but here we are all the same. And apparently my latest episode about Strange New Worlds managed to upset a whole pile of people, given how my subscriber numbers are doing, so, oh well. Choices were made, and I stand by mine, so they can stand by theirs, and everybody's happy. We are, naturally, still awaiting the 100,000 subscriber point, and after all, like we said previously, once we hit the 50,000 subscriber point, we will, in fact, make public the reading of that book that we've already posted on the Patreon and the membership side of the house. And once we hit 100,000, I will do actually an in-depth episode about that book and that movie that shares a title with that book, and that's about the extent of the commonality. Apparently, we are a long way off from 100,000 and 50,000 of that, but still the offer stands. And yes, the Rush Limbaugh thing is the most common name that comes up when people hear my voice, amusingly enough. Hold on, let me pull up the records. I used to keep a count somewhere, and I don't know if I can find it real quick. I'd have to remember where I put it. And that would be the first problem. Let me see here. I've clearly been doing this for too many years. Ah, yes, okay. Rush Limbaugh is the clear leader. There were also additional votes for Jeffrey Coombs, Matt Frewer, Stephen First, Duncan Fisher, Alex Jones, Doug DeMuro, and James Spader. Some of those I get more than others. The Rush Limbaugh one I'm really, really not sure about myself, having listened to some of his videos, but it's the most common one that comes up. And yes, I will eventually get to their made out of meat hugging floors. We're currently in the middle of The Moon is a Harsh Mistress, which is yet another book by the same guy who wrote that book. And once we wrap that up, maybe we'll get to They're Made Out of Meat. And the offer, Strong Dreams Wait Here, is that at 50,000 subscribers, I will release my reading of that book. And at 100,000 subscribers, I will do an in-depth video about that book and that movie that shares a title. And, yeah, we're a long way from that. That's okay, though. Goals are good, right? Anyways, I've been at this 10 minutes. We should probably get down to the point of a live stream, which is not just me whining about things. Given how the last live stream went, and yes, Second Floors, you could just go listen now. They're not labeled very well. I think they're just labeled as Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, blah, 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 so on and so forth. I should probably go back and fix that, given I'm doing the same pattern with the current book. Mistakes were made. Vocal quality! I have outstanding vocal quality. Yeah, let's go with that. All right. Like I was saying, the last live stream went sufficiently well that we are, in fact, going to revisit The Lift. It was intriguing enough, I liked the music enough, the art was cool, and the gameplay was fairly solid for being a work in progress. So far, I haven't really found any significant complaints about its in-progress state. I wouldn't feel terribly bad paying money for this game so far. There are, a few, maybe not glitches, but blank spots on the canvas, so to speak. But beyond that, okay, fine. All right, continue the old game. Let's hope it saved our save properly. It did! And there's that creepy thing again! Should have gotten a different statue. Okay. I inadequately talked about... Go away. Thank you. So we came out of a very institutional-looking facility after spending apparently way too much time in cryosleep. Somebody did the numbers, and it was somewhere in the neighborhood of thousands and thousands of hours, so many years. And it was very, like I said, institutional, like mental health institution or other institutions that you maybe don't want to visit. And it's unclear whether this cryostorage and institutional facility is a base, or if it's a ship, or really anything about any of it. You're entirely inside, and there were not windows or anything for us to look out of. Yeah, 70-odd years. Yeah, it was a lot. And then finally, after getting through a few things and doing a few things, and to their credit, the save actually saved where we put that little lamp, so that's nice. We finally worked through some stuff and popped open this door. And I have no earthly idea what I'm looking at. Elongated light bulb! I would hazard a guess that we're outside, but those are some really big chairs. Like, those are stupidly big chairs. I hesitate to wonder what actually sits on those. And they're all over the place. And floaty platforms that are basically just concrete floating around. Floaty McFloaterson here doing floaty things. Now the first-person shooter in me desperately wants to hop onto that little... Hold on, I'll put this down. Desperately wants to go there and then hop over to there and see what that red light is doing over there. But this guy ain't got no hops. This guy can't hardly hop at all. And, well, with running, he can actually clear a fair distance. What's funny, though, is he jumps basically the same height from a crouching hop, which is an interesting little maybe glitch. So the sleep timer that maxed out at 999, I think that was the shift counter. And the computer told us it had been 6,700 or 67,000 shifts. Or cycles. Because it didn't specify if it was shifts or days. So it could be 6,700 days or 6,700 8-hour to 10-hour shifts. It was abundantly and deliberately unclear. And then aside from the chairs, we have a skyscraper that would make Judge Dredd feel at home, which is kind of impressive. And apparently that little floaty bit just wants to float away and somebody had to tether it. That's funny. And I appear to be walking on a skyscraper, not a bridge. This just gets weirder and weirder, man. But I do seem to be able to get out here, maybe? Well, maybe not. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what happens if I fall off. So let's not test that necessarily. Alright. I suppose I could drop the lamp and see what happens. Light the lamp, not the rat! Light the lamp, not the rat! Is that one of those? Oh, that is! That's one of those, ye olden time playground toys for you humies. You don't find those very often anymore, mostly because they don't make them anymore, mostly because lots and lots of kids got lots and lots of broken things off of them. You can get those going really, really fast, even before you lay a motorcycle over and put the back wheel up against it. Alright. I mean... Well, that's a dangerous little toy right there, isn't it? Big old red button out in the middle of nowhere that says, push. And yes, the game is called Lift. The only lift we've been in is a simulator. And we have not... No, we've actually gone up a level, if you remember. We went up a level from the cryo room by way of a very limited one-level cargo-ish style lift right here that we had to turn the power on to and engage the little gear system for. So we have technically gone up a lift. It was kind of disappointing so far. Well, there's a little tiny chair to go with the really big chair, or little tiny table to go with the really big chairs. There we go. Big red button says push. I mean, obviously we kind of have to, right? Push the button. Okay. Holy hell. Wow! Okay, that's not terrifying at all. Where? How? What? That thing was it was literally generating its rails as it came this direction. Okie dokie. Physics work weird here. Especially with those power lines just like terminating, and that's that. Okay, Mr. Mail Carriage thing. What do you do? What do you do? You have light bulbs, that's nice.
A long time ago, in a place far, far... Oh, wrong show. Let's start over.
Okay.
A long time ago, there was a house here, and people. So many people. Then it ended.
No kidding.
No one remained, and almost nothing of the house did either. They ran. No one ever came back. But they forgot one thing. They forgot that someone, purely by accident,
Purely by
was
accident.
left behind.
Yeah, purely by
Someone
accident.
survived.
Because something here made sure they did.
No, you were not what I was expecting. I like the... Wow. The abacus, is that a magnifying lens? The helmet with a headlight built into the eye socket, the little beret thing. Dude is going for a look. He's clearly at least partially organic underneath all this, but wow. that a toaster on his head? That would be funny.
No, that's you. I thought, well, you're awake now. So does this mean a different ending for us all? I wonder what kind. What does this mean for me?
Don't know.
I'll have to rethink the whole final act of my play.
Yes, that's really the priority right now.
Will you be able to figure out what this means for you by yourself? Or will I have to guide you? Here's a hint. The events unfolding around you will matter less than the choice you make. That choice will decide how our story ends.
The events matter less than
You
your
are the one
choice.
in the spotlight. I am merely the one pulling the rope to open the curtains.
Fair enough. Is that all you got to say? You're a traitor. Get to the SRI. Okay, fine. Wait, you're a traitor? You're not going to trade with me? Dick moved, man. Dick moved.
You won't get into the SRI without me. Power's been down here for cycles. Hold on. I'll send a spark to the door. That should get you through.
Okay.
But keep in mind, most other doors around here won't be as cooperative.
Lovely.
I suggest you first find an electricity source.
That lamp probably doesn't
And
count.
from there, well, someone might give you some clues on what to do next.
Well, let's learn about things while we're here, since he's in a talking mood, not a trading mood.
What happened here? Opinions vary. I'm curious to hear your outlook on the matter.
Very
Do
helpful.
share your thoughts later when you've learned the ropes. If you want to know what this place used to be, keep your eyes open when the curtains part. I don't show these moving figures for nothing. They hold answers to many questions, even ones you haven't asked yet.
I wonder what the story was he was trying to show us to begin the first time, with the blimp-looking object as opposed to the skyscraper thing.
They call me Trader. You'll find out what that means in good time.
Is he spelling it
Everyone
right?
has a purpose in this place. You'll find yours a little later.
I have questions as to whether or not traitor is spelled that way or a different way. And that appears to be all the interaction we can provide with him today. Boo. Interesting vehicle, though. These little arms up here are unclear what they do. They're not even really attached to the rails. Well, aside from its rather terrifying appearance, and by that I mean the way it appeared, not its actual physical appearance currently, that was interesting. Alright. I'm guessing this is not nearly a big enough electrical source to be terribly useful, but I am hesitant to put out a useful lamp in such a dark area. There's one of those old rocket slides. That's kind of cute. The cage with the spotlight on the platform gives me slight heebie-jeebies, but, you know. Oh, and there's one of those tetanus geodesic devices. Primarily intended on ensuring that all tiny humies were vaccinated against tetanus. Because, damn. So much tetanus. Oh no, the outside of this thing is reminding me of some movie. It was made by the Dutch, the Norwegians. I forget who made it. It was called... I don't even remember what it was called. All I remember is that it had the safe cracker from Army of the Dead and the sequel to that in it. The little mousy, fidgety, I think he's actually Dutch actor who played the safecracker in that movie alongside, wow. I'm losing names right now. The big muscular wrestler who's gone into acting now, and I know that doesn't narrow it down. Bautista, there we go. It was a movie about some, like, defense system that got entirely off the rails and caused this, like, cubic... which is part of the reason I watched the movie, covering over all the buildings in the city to, like, be impenetrable and stuff. And it was a very strange movie. And I know that none of that is at all helpful for you to find it, but I'm sure some endeavoring Humie out there will. That looks like a circuit diagram. In fact, that is a circuit diagram. That's interesting. Or at least could be a circuit diagram, could be a water diagram, could be a gas diagram. I guess it depends on what specific symbols we're using. Now it's going to bug me until I figure out what that movie was, since I gave you so little useful information. Hold on. What was that little dude's name? Matthias, wow, Schweighofer. He's German. Okay, fair enough. I got that wrong. And he was in... Please stand by. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where the hell is it? I know he was in it. It's on Netflix. Now I can't find it at all. Brick. The movie's called Brick. B-R-I-C-K. Not good. Don't waste your time. It just bugged me that I couldn't remember it, so I had to go look it up. That's all. Lift to the Greebling! So many Greebles. So little time. Yeah, there are all kinds of electrical diagrams all over the place. Some of these look more plausible than others, though, I'll have to admit. Alright, well, we should go through the crazy door that will no doubt close right as we go through it. Because I don't see much else to do out here, aside from, like I said, trying to jump over to something. But that seems like a tremendously poor decision, and I think the game is actually blocking me from jumping off the bridge. So, apparently this Hume cannot jump not even 3 feet. Not even maybe 2 feet. Because, I mean, that lamp, yo. Alright, fine. This guy apparently skipped leg day a lot. Ooh, don't turn off the flashlight. Yes, fuse switch and lamp on the diagram is the electrical reading of it, but I'm fairly certain those same symbols are used for water conduit diagrams and gas conduit diagrams, but I could be mistaking certain specific symbols. And there are the weird little, I don't even know what to call those yet. Oh goody, hazardous things. I always like hazardous things. Alright, new space, investigate! No touchy the explosive crap. Check. That looks a lot like Russian. Or Cyrillic, at least. I suppose there's lots of language on your planet that use the same alphabet, so we can go either way on that. Move wire spool, but I can't store wire spool, which is sad. There's one of those little diagrams that's not doing the little shake, rattle, and roll dance. Let's see here. Explosive cans. What are you? And why are you, like, jumping in and out of phase? Take cup holder. Why do I want to do that? It doesn't look very healthy. Alright, you get out of the way. Move tin can. Check. Can I not eat contents of tin can? It seems like it might be good if I could eat the contents. Because I've just been in cryo sleep, y'all. Alright, it wants me to take the creepy-ass cup holder. I saw some paperwork over here. Oh, the stapler's having a bad day, too. See, the problem is, given how this game is going, I can't decide if that's a defect in the game or these objects are literally cursed. Because they got the little floaty things near them. So now I don't know. Take cup holder. Alright. Yeah, that thing's having a really bad day, but sure, why not? I believe you have my stapler! My backpack starts floating away. I'm going to blame you guys. Cup holder Mark II. H3BO3. Somebody want to look up what H3BO3 is? That could be a chemical formula. Could be nothing. Helium. What the hell's B? O is oxygen. B is boron? Not actually sure. BO might be boron. And if they're using a really crappy font, it could be BO. Alright. New entry! Yeah, about that. Pretty sure I can go wherever the hell I want to. Ooh, more power cable bits. And a poor little calculator having a really bad day. Even his little keys are all messed up. Alright. Put destabilized items in the trash and get tokens. Oh! So those are destabilized. Well, that seems like a very subdued term for what's happening to those poor little objects. Oh, hey. Simple light bulb, fancy screw, and you can use tokens to get simple light bulbs and fancy screws. And I'm betting I should pull this back up again because I'm betting this thing is not powered. Hey, look at that! I have half a brain. But it doesn't have quite enough stuff to do the thing, and why is it -2? No, it's boric acid. All right. So that was BO. Was it actually BO or was it B? I can never remember the how the element table on your planet works. And now I'm moderately curious if the Cyrillic on it indicates like the level of like 5. Is that R? Again, linguistification is hard. I'm wondering if something on here tells me like how diluted it is. Because some acids, when they aren't... Oh, there's more things. That's a wire diagram thing. Hold on. I'm seeing things in maybe a good way. They're all over. Well, see, now I'm kind of worried and wondering if, like, those little white things cause damage to things when they pass through other things, and those are seared into the wood. B with 3OH. Okay, fair enough. As long as it's not boring acid. I should record the story I know about picric acid someday. That's an interesting story. Not a good story necessarily, but interesting at least. Not even a sea story, which is kind of funny. When you've been around as long as I have, you tend to pick up stories from all kinds of interesting locations. Well, yes, that's what I was just talking about, Strong Dreams Wait here. They could have been using a really shitty font, and the O might not have been lowercased. It's hard to tell from this thing, especially since does Cyrillic even have lowercase? I don't honestly know. Picric acid, in its normal state, does not go boom. You'll note some qualifying terms in that sentence. This looks vaguely like a subway. Looks almost identical to a subway. Alright, well, let's shove destabilized items into trash and see if we get tokens out. Select light bulb broken. But I want to select the light bulb broken. Screwdriver, nope, not that. Nope, not that. Token. Power cable, power corner, light bulb. Long, large, personal files, note, blah, blah, blah. Okay, inventory kind of sucks. Place. No, place. Okay, put that one away. Put that one away. And again, I shouldn't have to click twice to put that away. Interact. Rotate thingy. Boop. I got token. Well, apparently that system works. But that may have been the only token I'm going to get. Because I thought that number was 1 and now it's squiggly. Let's see here. We have some more weirdly twitching out stuff. Let's see what happens if we put it here. Boop. And see, now that I'm holding this other cup holder, I have to remove it, which seems like the wrong word, and then hide it, which also somehow seems like the wrong word. Oh no, it's still got 1 on it. Okay. Well, let's see what happens if I put down more doohickeys. Cup holder. 2. Cup holder. 3. Can I fit a stapler on here? I cannot fit a stapler on here. Sad no. Pull the lever, Kronk! Wrong lever! And it made 3 tokens. Oh, that one's having a bad day. Nope, that one's scrunch that up. I have one more. I have the stapler and the calculator. Fair enough. I don't think I can fit both. Oh, I can. Nice. So it doesn't actually have to fit to the grid. It just has to somehow go on that thing. All right. Hopefully these aren't useful in the future. Oh, you won't let me do that? Ha! It does have to fit on the grid. I lied. Boop. All right. Where's the last? There's the calculator. Go away. Yeah, some of these coins definitely have a small clipping problem. I think I'd write that off as a actual bug as opposed to the coins being haunted or some such nonsense. Or what's the term? Destabilized, excuse me. Guessing this door is locked or simply just inop. Alright, fine. Cool, 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 Magoo. Let's finish fixing you up. Because, well, I can't finish fixing you up, I suppose, but I can... do some stuff. Wonder if I can just... Okay, so that technically works, but apparently that's insufficient to do anything significant. And now it's -3. That was -2 2 seconds ago, I swear. Alright, the numbers are starting to wig me out. I'll admit that. The destabilization tokens are destabilized. Wait. Yeah, okay. The lift. Okay. Hibernation sector. I think we found our lift, boys and girls and children of all ages. That would explain why it looked like a subway car. And it is at 0% repaired, which makes a great deal of sense. Oh, hey, you look useful. Power unit compact. Check. All right, you, stand back up. What's going on with you? Okay, blocked. But I can fix it. I can fix you! Blocked? Really? I have a screwdriver. Why is it blocked? Pooh! What do I have to do? Well, no, not use the screw on that. Stop that. Well, that's weird. Another lamp. That seems handy. Call button. Does nothing. The door, it opens into some kind of room. Check. Another cardboard box that I can move but cannot open. Check. That door does not open. Okay. Run out of parts, buy more in the vending machine. You don't say. That I figured out. Shopping list. Provide electricity to the vending machine. Drop trash down the chute. Fix the vending machine. Well, okay. We kind of started doing that. No, go away. Again, I shouldn't have to put it away twice. It's very strange. And you're still blocked. Alright. Okie dokie. Anyone else read Cyrillic? Because, damn. That's a lot of words. I'm guessing that is May right there, but that's a wild-ass guess on my part. The question is, which 80? Interesting. Alright. Let's see what else is going on in here that I might be able to interact with. The chair, it is broken. Can I fix you? I can fix you. Use the screwdriver. Boop. Hey, 9% repaired. I'll take that. Blocked. Okay, let's see what this open thing is about. Why does the device that looks like it produces 1.21 gigawatts also look like it have a moth stuck inside of it? A mechanical moth? I have so many questions. Okay. Two hours later, we've made it to the title screen. You're not wrong. It has taken 2 entire live streams to get to the eponymous lift. Oh, instructions. I love instructions, especially when they're in a language I can read easily without having to download a new language pack. Switch the engine to maintenance mode. Pull the lever towards yourself. Okay. Grab the handle and rotate the drum so the opening lines up like the picture. Okay. Ensure there's at least one bee installed. That's a bee? Okay. If all the bees are missing, use the emergency bee from the wall-mounted container. Oh, the bee goes in there. And that's the emergency bee. This just gets weirder and weirder. Turn on the switches, power, awakening the worker bees, air intake. Do I want to wake up the worker bees? Use the manual pump handle to increase pressure. The pressure gauge needle must hit the green zone. If the previous steps were performed correctly, the drum will begin to rotate. Disengage the lever to exit maintenance mode. This is a B cell. Ha 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 ha. Give that man his cookie, I suppose. Well, we need the spinning motor. And we need your little glitchy doohickey up here. Thermo flask. I could replace some light bulbs, but I don't see a reason to yet. Move the toolbox. I can never take the toolbox. Move the thermo flask. Fire safety. All those have always been empty. Alright, well, we got enough stuff. Please follow instructions. Let's go fix up the vending machine first, and then we can go back and turn on the generator. I like how it automatically selects the correct little device for you, because we need the spinny thingy. Does it matter which way I place you? Yeah, I probably shouldn't plug the electrical end into the mechanical end. Fair enough. Okay. Both -3s are now hooked up, even though that used to be -2. I think the game's just changing it up on me to make you feel like you're going insane. Does that button work? I'm somehow both surprised and not surprised that button doesn't work. You would think it wouldn't be illuminated if it didn't work. Ooh, more spinnies. And more wiring bits. Yay. Key card. Need screen. Move thermos. I can't drink the stuff in the thermos? It's a cute little, like, applique on the side of it, though. You can stay up there. Primary doors. Need waves. Admin doors. Cassette reader. Systems lock. Lift start calibration. Wave gauge, not wave guide, I note. And generator. So this is a non-glitching cup holder. That's a first. Interesting. Alright, so. Switch the engine to maintenance mode. Pull the lever toward yourself. What if I was standing on the other side of the lever? That seems like it'd be a bad thing. Maintenance mode. Check. Grab the handle and rotate the drum so the opening lines up like picture here. I gotta say that opening is not abundantly clear, but it's fine. Alright. That looks about right. That must be where the bees go. Blocked, blocked, blocked. It takes 3 bees. We only have the 1. Let's hope this works. Ensure there's at least 1 bee installed. That would answer that question, right. If all bees are missing, use the emergency bee from the wall-mounted canister. Check. Select screwdriver. Use screwdriver. Hello, bee. Why did I plug a light bulb up to it? Very strange. Why am I still holding the glass with cup holder? I can't make it go away. I can't hide the glass with the cup holder. I can select other things, but it somehow doesn't change that I'm still holding the glass with the cup holder. I think we're going to put the cursed glass with the cup holder down because apparently it is actually cursed. Oh, not enough inventory space. I see. Okay. Helps you to read the instructions, right? Alright. We need a B. Hello, B. Blocked, blocked, blocked. Why are they still blocked? Ah, you have to rotate them in a position. Look at the little, like, transistors and circuits and stuff going on here. That's so adorable. I know that's not what those are. Those are capacitors and resistors and so on and so forth. But still, it's cute. Goodbye, B. Alright, now what? Replace the B. Turn on the switches. Oh, you have to wake up the B once you install them. That's what you're waking up. I understand now. They're conveniently labeled in power, awakening the bee, and so on and so forth. Which in this case means 1, 2, and 3. It's still funny that you have to actually, like, move the things up. Except the switches. I have to move the guard up manually, but why is the switch on? That's weird. Okay, so 1, 2, and... Okay. And then manual pump to increase pressure. Pressure gauge must hit the green zone. And then the drum will start to rotate. Check. 3. Erp. Yep. Erp. Yep. Erp. Now, drum roll, please. That is a terrifying generator. It's sucking in there air there, obviously. Blowing it out here, obviously. And doing fuck knows what with that thing. And then the bee is trapped in spinny drum. I guess she's having a wash cycle or something? Drum is running, and now we move the thing out of maintenance mode. Boop! Whoa! That got us up to 48%. And plus 22 in the upper left, I will note. Let's go ahead and yank out the broken bulb and stick in a good bulb, just for good measure. Boop! That actually helped. I am somehow not surprised. Does that give me enough inventory space to grab this glass now? It does not! Fine, anyway. Yeah, the outer case spins. There's no guards, there's no protection, there's not even like a handy little, like, bar here. Apparently the Star Wars Empire and the Lift organization use the same contractor. I like the wire spools here, stators or whatever the hell. Interesting. They're not actually hooked up to anything, but still interesting. Okay. Let there be light. They actually have lights on. Cool. What is that? Oh, now the call button works. What? No, it's a creepy dude.
You can't hear me, right? Huh, that's incredible. Where in the waves have you been all this time? Talk about luck. Just started my shift, double-checked all the frequencies, and then bam, a whole living person. Wait, who am I actually talking to? No, hold on, don't say it. Judging by the uniform, Keeper, right? Which means your hibernation capsule made it through all this mess. Oh, and we're Rubus. Just arrived to your station not long ago. The rest of the crew's still asleep. I'll introduce you later, promise. You've done well restoring the lift's engine. Without it, the comms network would have been dead, so big thumbs up to you. Now let's get you out of here. You can see the state of things for yourself. First things first, head to the post office. There's a very important job waiting for you, though I don't know exactly what it's about. To make the lift move, just go through its rooms and fix whatever's broken. Gotta hit the first mark on the wave gauge scale. Till we meet at the post office then. Call once you're there. I'll go wake up my colleagues in the meantime.
Okay. As an industrial instrumentation and electrical tech, anytime you can see the electricity, things are going horribly wrong and you should leave. Yeah, that does have slight concerns about it, doesn't it? Because Wow, there's a lot of something going on. Yeah, zappy, zappy, zappy stuff going on. Nope, arcing and sparking, bad. Nobody likes arcing and sparking. Ah. I guess I did push the close button on the outside, didn't I? I'm kind of amused it buffered that. 19 and 19. But still -3 in the top left. I guess 3 from 22 is 19, so that tracks. Fair enough. Okay, well. I don't think I need anything quite yet. Ah! Door keeps closing. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. That could have been bad. Can I put another light bulb in here? Yeah, I can. Boop. Okay, close that up. Okay. That got us up to 61%. Check. Take out the broken thingy. Put in a good one. 68. Nice. Boop. As the quote went in the first episode of The Expanse, we were headed out into space. Why didn't we think to bring more light? Okay. Switchy thingy, not do switchy thingy. Select screwdriver! Seems like having some air in here might be good. Boom! Now switchy thingy does something? There we go, 81%. Punk. I like how the fan blades actually got fixed too in the process. That's kind of funny. All I do is screw the hub back together and fan blades decided they would fix themselves too. What is that? Blocked by player. Move painting. Well, that is a creepy ass painting if there ever was one. Alright. Blocked and blocked, fine. Be that way. Need screw! I imagine a lot of Humies need screw, but here we are. At least we have a vending machine that can give us screws. Fancy screw! You gotta put the cutting first. Fair enough. Fancy screw. Fancy screw. Look here, you jerk. I gave you the damn token, now give me the damn screw. What the hell? So, you're still out of order. Well, that makes sense. I hooked you up, though. Or did I hook you up wrong? Electromotor spinny, yeah. Isn't that what we need there? Or do we need something else? Wait, we needed 3 things at the last spinny thing. We needed 3 components at the last motor system. I guess we could go back across the bridge to check what those were, but now we need to find a 3rd thingy. Where would I find a 3rd thingy? Should I cannon it up? That's funny. Alright, let's see here. 3rd thingy. Here, thingy. Move box, but can't open box. Need that white piece you also have at the top wire? At the top wire. Oh, the power generator. Yeah, you're right. Derp. Yeah, there we go. Apparently you can't just plug into the mains, you have to actually convert the power, which is fun. There we go. Derp. I still swear there was a third thingy about the motor. Could swear there was a third thingy, but I'm probably misremembering. Alright. Add tokens. Me too. Thank you. Might as well get a few screws. And that's what she said. Thank you. Okay, now can I fix the damn benches? Because they're still bugging me. Blocked by player. Blocked. Blocked. I am clearly stupid. Can I literally just push it back into position? No. Oh. What in tarnation? Okay. That did not line up anything. Aha! You have to line the darn thing up. Doop. Much better. About there. Having a helper sure would be helpful, but here we are doing this all by ourselves. I'm guessing we just fix this thing far enough. There we go. We are at level 1. Yay! The solution is more screwdriver. Okay, before we leave vending machine, we should probably get some more parts. What is that? Oh, weird ashtray. Check. Lift start. Initiate. What happens if I'm not in the lift? Generator and bedroom? Bedroom. Really? Bedroom? Bedroom? Hello? Is this all part of the lift? Is the lift significantly more massive than I anticipated? Because that's what it's starting to feel like. What are you? What are you? Unclear! Let's put a light bulb in though. Thank you. And put the little thingy back down again. There we go. Does that help enough to... well, yeah, a little. Do I have enough screws? I do. And yes, if you haven't figured it out by now, I'm going to go ahead and max out repairs before we go anywhere, because we might as well max out the freaking repairs before we go anywhere. He just said I had to get to level 1. He didn't say I couldn't go past it. Really? How close do I have to be? That looks right. Where am I out of screws? Need screw. Again, so common for the Humies. How many tokens do I have? 7? Yeah, we can get a few more screws. Man, it just yeeted that one right out, didn't it? How do those screws even work? Why do they have flat flanges underneath the head? That's very strange. Once you screw them in far enough, they're like... I don't even know how you screw them in far enough. Although I guess since these things have those slots built into them... Yeah, it does have slots built into them, so they're meant to lock into the slots. I see, okay. Makes sense. Boop. He's got a screwdriver, now he just needs a hammer and a roll of duct tape to complete the holy trinity of repair. Technically, I think I also need WD-40 hugging floors. Oh, Javier 707 already beat me to it. Never mind! It's like doing the watching quest in 2077 before actually getting to me. If you've ever watched me play games, which most of you haven't, aside from the live streams I've done, I always do the side quests first and then do the main quests afterwards. And invariably, the main quests are boring, just like get this out of the way things, because I've already maxed out my character and nothing poses a particular challenge to, oh, I don't think I want to sleep yet. Light on? Lights off. Okay. Aha. Boom! Boop. Self-stealing sealing stem bolts! The best kind of stem bolts out there. There's that weird nightmare picture again. Maybe that's one of the placeholders that they were telling us about. Light bulb! I still don't know what this thing is. It doesn't actually want to interact with me. Can't get in there. Does the television do anything? Aside from moving, no. Okay. Slidey doors! Nothing home. Slidey doors! Still nothing home. Sad though. Can I fix the speaker? No, I cannot. Take light bulb damaged. Select light bulb. Boop. 52%. Probably shouldn't burn out everything I have on the first level. Although it is proving to be somewhat... Ooh, what is that? What is that? Ooh, where's that box? Cardboard box, come here. Come here. Nope. Yep. Put that away. Blocked... How am I blocking it? I'm standing next to it. I'm betting I need something taller. Take chemical hourglass. Well, it's glitching out, so into the little doohickey it goes. And there's still something else up there. You go over there. Need taller thing. There was a wire spool out in the main room, wasn't there? Or the stool. Stool worked just fine. Push the button. Right there, we figured. Power unit, compact. Nope, damn it. I want the thingy too. Can I put the box on top of the stool? I can, in fact. And then somehow I can stand on this nightmare contraption. Check. There we go. What do you guys got? Anything useful? What is that? Not clear. Don't seem to be able to interact with it. More of the cool tile art, though. Alright. Those doors are still blocked. Go away. I can fix this chair. There we go. 65%. Does anyone see anything else they want to call out that I could probably... Ooh, light bulb. Light bulb. Light bulb. Probably fix. I feel like I've hit everything. Well, maybe not. Boop. 74%. I don't want to put in a broken light bulb. That seems cheaty. So let's go get 2 more light bulbs. Maybe 3 more light bulbs. I really hope I can recycle these at some point. Alright. We had some glitchy stuff that needed to go away. Does that work, actually? Oh, it does! Nice! So not just destabilized stuff, but anything broken can get turned into tokens. Win. Oh. Nope. Counting machine lies. Sad now. Oh, no. Hey, there we go. Why did... It gave me 4 coins and spat back a broken light bulb. Now I'm confused. But I'll take the tokens. There's a screw under the mattress? Seriously? Did I miss that? They really made that bad of a joke? They put a screw under the mattress? That's hysterical. Under the mattress. Not directly under the mattress. You mean that thing right there? I can't seem to interact with whatever that is. And I don't want to sleep right now. I think that's just part of the bed frame, man. Or it's essential. Because I can't seem to pull out whatever that is without taking a nap, and I don't feel like taking a nap right now. Okay, let's go take that token machine for all the tokens is worth, because wow, we've got a whole pile of crap that we can feed into it. Alright. Need the spinny thing, need the power cable, need the power connector, need that too. Those don't fit. Broken. Damaged? Will you take damaged? You will take damaged! Nice! Goodbye. Can I fit that? I cannot. Well, let's give it a shot. It seems to think I might be able to. No. But it did give me 3 coins. Oh, it did take the thingy. Alright. Give me those. Oh god. They fall off. Alright, put that one. What's going on here? Why am I wiggling sideways? Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Let's try something a little less insane. Glitchy stapler, check. No, not that. Glitchy hourglass, check. Somehow that counts as 3, not sure why, but away it goes. We're gonna have all the tokens in the freaking universe at this point. Alright. Any more broken... We're just down to these things. Just stay there. Ah! Okay. Ah! Why would they roll off? Ah! Okay, well that worked. Not sure that's what I wanted to do, but it worked. Boop. Okay, all right. Well, don't get too bound to your perk cards, Byron Dumont. I understand they're rejiggering the game on October 1st, so things are bound to get all screwball again. This is too interesting, Byron Dumont. You can't get it yet. It's still in early release, and for some reason they gave the chance to me to play it. So, what does that do? Oh, exactly what it looks like. Check. Is there another broken bulb in here that I can use to hold everything else more or less in place? The answer appears to be largely no. But I can maybe move an ashtray into place? That doesn't count. Fine, I'm okay with that. But if I put that there... Oh! No, other way. Well, close enough. Oh no, one fell into the machine! Come back here. I'm not done with you yet. You only think you've escaped. Why am I rolling? Oh no, why am I rolling? I was roller skating on a broken light bulb. Alright, fine. Are you going to actually take those, or can I just keep recycling them for infinite money? You did not actually take those, so I can keep recycling them for infinite money. Okay, in the interest of actually speeding the game along, I don't think I will go down the infinite money path, but it's kind of funny that they have that available. Okay, those went away. Okay, I now have all the money in the known universe. Let's see if I can get these last two gone. Alright. Nope. Oh, there they went. Okay, cool. There. We have emptied out our inventory, I think, of anything that is glitchy or broken or bad. And now we can go buy a whole pile of crap. We'll probably do 10... Well, I need 3 light bulbs to fix the rest of the things. 1, 2, 3... Oh, I may have put more money in there than I thought. Ah, don't break when you fall out. Okay. Let's go fix those light... Open the door. Fix those light bulbs because they're bugging me. Okay, cover it up. Weird. It has a cover, right? Nope, put it back. I guess I put the cover on, fine. Okay, close that cover back up again. Install light bulb there. 91%! Nice. And last light bulb should put us at 100. Boom, baby! Okay. We are now a level 2 lift, whatever the fornication that means. Ah, lift status, 1, 2, or 3. Well, there we are. Alright. If he streams this game again and he's got all the tokens, you know he logged back in to hack it. Well, sadly, I already destroyed those broken light bulbs, so yeah. I finally figured out that they actually had to be on the platform, not in the machine, and that got rid of them. But I will probably not be streaming in 48 hours due to a scheduling conflict, just to let you all know. Since that is, I think, no, it's not my normal scheduling time. The normal scheduling time would be in 48 hours plus a week. So, but in the meantime, we will not be streaming in 48 hours. We will catch up with y'all at some point. Wait, I thought it was... Wait, where are those... Wait, what? Oh no, did I use up all the screws? Wait, why is that showing 2? Why is that showing 2? Is that like available inventory? That might be available inventory. We may have tapped out our vending machine here. Yep. Okay then. Give me that back. Thank you. I have 25 tokens and nowhere to spend them. So sad. Oh hey, the little geometric things have diagrams on them now. Maybe science facility or something like that? Alrighty then. Little glitch thing is hanging out. Why are you hanging out? I fixed everything in here. Weird. Although I can't get in there, so I can't tell if I fixed anything in there. Alright, before we progress to the next level, pun intended in this particular case, given that this is a lift, I need to go take care of something here at the shipyards, and then I will be right back after these messages. And yea, verily, the prodigal son has returned. For what nothing that's worth. Cue elevator music. That would be very appropriate given the circumstances, wouldn't it? Oh, that would be interesting if it skipped a floor in a Gravedigger, and also kind of frustrating at the same time. That'd be weird. What's that? Girl from Ipanema? Like I said last time we live streamed this, literally, I think, for all of its faults, Deep Rising is an outstanding movie. There are a lot of faults. But just that elevator scene alone kind of makes it. Alright. Generator check. Waveguide level 1 check. Lift status 1 and 2 check. Terminal no screen check. No keycard slot check. Put the chair up. Can't do anything with the leather satchel, sadly. Generator and bedroom unlocked check. We seem to be in position to launch this thing. What the hell that means? Is that a bathroom in there? No? It's got a funny rug. Or is that... No, that's a reflection. So it might be a bathroom. Oh, that'd be interesting. Alright, let's light this candle. This is pretty much the biggest elevator I have ever seen in my entire existence. Aside from, like, those angled lift things that are in like Halo and Resident Evil and whatever, where you don't really think about them as elevators or lifts per se. They're just moving levels that the game designers wanted to make moving because they thought it'd be funnier to have the bad guys come sliding down the slope at you or something like that. And yes, those are absolutely exposed drive gears. I suppose it's easier to lubricate them this way. But yeah, keep your fingers and toes clear please, because wow, those will grind you right up. All right, please keep your fingers and toes inside the vehicle at all times, and here we go. Boop! Tutorial complete! The next segment takes place later in the game. Oh. You'll experience a larger, open-ended area with more gameplay mechanics and multiple story quests. So we skipped right past levels 1, 2, 3, and 20, and went on to something else. Fascinating. All right. This is a work in progress, after all. Proceed to the... Oh, I didn't realize that was clickable. My fault. See, the lift in this screen looks so... Oh, well, here we go. Hi there, welcome to an early look at the lift. This is one of the gameplay slice builds we created to test the game flow during the development. It does not represent the final quality or content of the gameplay or narrative, but gives an idea of how the game works after the initial intro sequence, which honestly was pretty decent. Here's the setup. You play as a keeper of a mysterious station that suffered some kind of disaster. You've just been automatically woken from cryosleep and are now taking the lift to the post office floor to uncover what happened. The rest you'll discover along the way. Good luck, fantastic singles. That sounds like exactly the storyline we just had. So are these slices randomized of who's playing them? Because I got the impression from the notification just before this that we'd be playing something later in the game, as opposed to literally what Rufus and the trader just told us to do. I'm very confused. But here we go. What, Rufus?
Come in, Keeper, and Cycle's greetings. This is Team Rubus again, restorers of
Sorry,
unattended
Rubus.
stations. And today, we're going to have you...
I thought we were repairers, or what was the word, you know, reanimators.
Please, we'll make time for this discussion later, but I'd like to remind you that we have important work to do. Operator, resume the transmission.
I know, rehabilitators. That's it. Now you'll be on the post office floor, and according to regulations, there should be intercoms in the main hall. I'm not getting a signal, so my guess is they're not functioning. If you fix them, you can get in contact with the local MC branch and find out what happened on the station.
MC, Master Control, I assume? Alright. Okay. Any of these doors work yet? No. But, oh, that looks like a lab. That really looks like a lab. Interesting. Although a glitchy lab. Oh, there's a calculator having a bad day. Tip, 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 tip. It's like the glitches from Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah. Wonder if it's like Wreck-It Ralph. Oh. Select screwdriver. Hello? Why didn't I notice this before? Floor coordinate cassettes are required for lift navigation. Do not remove them without authentication. They've all been removed. Cool! They use cassettes. Not like even like reel-to-reel cassettes, but the cassettes you monkeys used to use for music. All right. And floor coordinates. Like coordinates, like XYZ coordinates. Implying that the floors are more than just in one axis. Interesting. Alright. Don't need that right now, I guess. Lock you back up. Okay. Let's pop this button and see what's going on. Alright, we clearly need a better light than we have right now. Is my flashlight on? My flashlight, for what little it's worth, is on. Open the door! Overgrown freaking monkey. Post office. Red seems bad. Red seems bad. That's all I gotta say. Oh, hey, that stuff is looking not awesome. It's all like, twitchy now. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I don't like the twitchiness. The twitchiness is new. Glitchy chemical jar. Check. Let's hope there's a recycling system up here somewhere. There is, in fact. That looks like a lot like a Hume. That looks like a Hume who maybe shouldn't be using... Well, those look gloved, don't they? Okay, so he was using maybe proper protective equipment to install a screw into that system. Screw and fuse, maybe? Looks like maybe a screw and fuse. And, things did not go well! Fan-freaking-tastic. Anything else weird and glitchy in the area? Oh, that's interesting. So are we underground? Is this a bunker or a space station? Or a ship? No one knows. If they're smart, they'll never tell us. Just because it's not actually... so far, it doesn't seem important to the storyline. And they'll simply just never tell us because why? Always leave them wanting more. And... pretty much that's it. As long as you give us the premise of the story itself. Oh, they have bees in there. Not the bees! Light bulb. I guess I could fix it, but I can't reach it. Which I guess falls under the category of build a freaking ladder, Hume. Boop. Not really what I meant to do, but okay. There we go. Thank you. Well, apparently my aim is off. Alright. Where are the freaking light bulbs? Oh, you can get up on top of this. Oh, those are good light bulbs. We just gotta figure out how to turn on power. Alright, check. Alright. I'm guessing it's behind the floor seal, do not open without proper authorization. Beware of white noise warning sign. Yeah, no, see, that door does not inspire massive quantities of confidence. Yeah, really. Take note on main hall door. Floor sealed. All necessary measures taken. No more work here. C. Cool. Cool. Well, let's drop off the glitchy crap we have. Need filled canister or other variants. What? We can't drop off glitchy McGlittress in here? Apparently we cannot drop off glitchy McGlittress in here. Weird. Oh, no, maybe we can. Although the number didn't change. No, we cannot! That's different. Okie dokie. Need a cleaning beam. Oh, to remove the crud. Interesting. Alright, well, the only option available to us is to mess with the charred body and the screw-in type fuse. Lovely! They're in the walls! To quote nameless goon from... Which Matrix was that, right before he got taken over by one of the agents? Yeah. Alright, take fuse. Sorry, dead guy. I like how the fuses actually tell you they're okay. That's kind of cool. Alright, lights mostly came on. We can fix the one light that didn't come on. That's fine. Where's that damn thing since I missed it so badly? It really was right there, wasn't it? I just missed by that much. Gimme. All I ever broken bulbs? I thought I had a good bulb. What? Oh, did I use them all up? I used them all up. Right. I used them all up. Alright, can I recycle broken bulb? I can! Nice. So that you'll take, but not Glitchy McGlitcherson. Ah, where'd my tokens go? You fornicators stole my tokens. I had 25 damn tokens. Well, fuck. Alright, fine. Be that way. Let's go into Glitch Central and see what's going on. And I tried the glitch, you didn't like it again. Where is it? Yeah, still doesn't like it. No idea why. Alright. Oh yeah, that looks lovely in there. There's a plant. Where's the lantern? Come here, lantern! Come with me. Oh, damn. This place is big. I guess it is a great hall or something, right? Okay, let's do a perimeter check. Real slow-like. It's funny how the plants are... Nope, I would say the plants are not affected by the critters, but there's writing on the plants. Not sure the plants signed up for that. Okay. Ah, phone booth, okay. But without power, check. Someone make a note, phone booth. And phone booth with Glitchy McGlitcherson going on. Okay. That looks like a power panel. Ah, scheme box. Scheme box. That's her name for it? Interesting. Connect the modules in communication to the scheme box to fix a device. Press thingy to place or pick up a module. Use a mouse wheel to rotate the module. And press doohickey to bend the wire during to make a connection. We know this already. Pay attention to the different type of connection. Oh, there's a double thingy. That's cool. And then there's, wow, I guess that's just power straight to mechanical. The double thingy looks awesome. All right, cool. Well, right now, it's got... Where'd that one come from? Another glitchy. Oh. Well, the intercoms work. Check. What?
Disconnected. Cancel. 111. Cancel. Impossible. Warning. This is an automated message.
Lovely. Fixing things, blah, blah, blah. We know this, yes. Okay. Wave gauge levels, not wave guide levels. Hey, Strong Dreams Wade here. I appreciate the small drink. All right.
MC branch forcibly disconnected.
Forcibly.
Managing the station is impossible.
That doesn't seem great.
Insufficient wave production in the area. Increase wave production to wave gauge level 3 to commence operation.
I think the screen just told us that. That didn't sound good. That sounded like broken glass and screaming. Neither of which seems perfectly optimal in my world. What do the white lines mean? Alright. What are you? Is that move satchel or sit on bench? I can't tell which. Oh no, it's still glitching out. Interesting. Alright, moving on. Early release of game, right? Oh, just stay there. Move folders. Glitchy McGlitcherson. List of station codes. 171, station 1, 761.2, station 2, medical facility, 613, station 3, flight control. Haven't been able to make contact with 3 since yesterday. Does something happen to them too? To them too? So did something happen to you first, or did something happen to someone else first? I don't know. More of the glitchy things. They're in the walls! Not great. That does not look good. On a scale of 1 to not good, that does not look good. This looks very bureaucratic. Is that another charred human? That's another charred human back there. Lovely! System damage. No joke. Send and receive. This would be the post office after all. Intercom vouchers, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And we came in right there. All right, let's check out the center real quick, just out of curiosity. Let's put you down on something. Can we down right there? I cannot. Boo. Blocked by trash. So the glitchy crap is called trash. That seems an underwhelming term for how problematic it proves. Oh, what was that? Wood? Take plank! Walk the plank! Nope, I actually want the plank. Thank you. Need screw. Again, we are trapped in the standard Hume condition of needing screw. Need screw. Use screwdriver. What the heck did that just do? Select plank. Insert plank. Take plank. Okay. I have inserted plank. Now what? Select screwdriver. Wait, I have a screw? Are you kidding me? Where? Well, we did the thing. Not sure the thing was useful, but we did it. Check. Oh, the vending machine is currently covered in trash. The white lines denote what the schema box controls. Oh, interesting. That would be... So we just fixed up the comm circuit, and all of those are lit up. And where does this one go? Way over here. And we just need to know what number to put in. Did anyone see a 3-digit number that seemed useful? Because I didn't. Oh no, she said 111. The computer said 111. Yep. There we go. So if you're having trouble with screws, Myron Dumont, excuse me, you need a specific collectron, and I forget which kind it is, There is a Collectron that can do junk, and it will find you so many screws you won't even know what to do with them. It's ridiculous. And I need to go find that lantern I put down because I'm afraid of the dark. Mostly I just want to see what's going on. Ooh, light bulb. No, I don't want to use it. I want to put it away. Alrighty then. Newspaper. There's a ladder. I'm guessing that goes in there. There's a vending machine currently covered in crap. Lovely. But that's available. Oh! You can actually see the inventory. You can kind of sort of see the inventory. This inventory management system is not great. Okay. Check. Well, we fixed that. Didn't count for much. Did they make like an office plant out of their newspaper? That's kind of funny. More of the creepy weirdness crap. Blocked by trash. Yes. Wait, I just put that there and you're telling me it's blocked by trash? We just lost our lantern. Boo. No, it's blocked. Need screw. I can keep telling the joke, but... Well, that is terribly not clear as to what it does, but it's probably jammed up by the trash. Okay. Light bulb. Can't believe the game took my lantern away from me. Stupid. Oh, I have to actually fix the frickin' bench. Boo. Glitchy calculator, check. We're familiar with those. Glitchy cup holder, check. Looks like some kind of power system right here. Or no, this is the mail system. Oh, interesting. All right. So they use a pneumatic tube system to deliver mail around the system. Supply clerk, what you got, man? Oh, hey, that's not great. You've seen better days. Old clock. Need vagabond lockpick yet again. I'm curious how a vagabond-like lockpick differentiates itself from a normal lockpick. Just out of morbid curiosity. Can I get behind you, man? I, senior turbine repair engineer, was absent from my workplace without valid excuse from 14 to 15 on the second cycle of cycle period 7559. During this period of time, I inadvertently lost a wrench, inventory number 888 TAC 001. I refused to explain where I was due to personal circumstances. So 14 to 15 maybe indicates 1400 hours to 1500 hours. So cycle period might be shifts. Maybe. They're still being deliciously vague. But clearly, I am meant to crawl through the freaking duct. Okay. Just wanted to see if there's anything... Ooh, tokens. Since you took all my tokens, you jerks. Oh, I have a screw. Just the one. I think I'm going to hold on to it now. Blocked. Need the vagabond lockpick yet again. Alright. Time to go duck crawling, because that's what we do here. Need wrench. Where the hell do we get a wrench from? Oh, look, directions. Hello. Okay. What was that? Power unit cranny. That looks interesting. Not sure what it's useful for, but I'm sure we'll find out. I would like to take a moment and appreciate how the lantern produces shadows that match the cage around the lamp source. Now, I will argue that the lamp source is sufficiently diffuse that the shadows shouldn't be quite as stark as they are, but the lines should still exist either way. Interesting touch. All right. Oh, look, stack of boxes. We love us a stack of boxes. Let's try to back up there, but I'm sure the answer is stack of boxes. Hello, bee! How are you doing, man? Insert a bee into the nest to increase its capacity to collect nectar. Okay, we're stretching the idiom pretty far at this point. Each cycle, nest will fill up with an amount of nectar relative to the number of bees in the current state of the wave gauge. In this build, you can use the collected nectar to recharge your cleaner beam batteries. Okie dokie. If I had a cleaner beam, I'd know what that meant. In the meantime, go away, bee. Oh, magnesium oxyhydrate? What kind of acid is that? Wait. Okay, hold on. Why aren't you pulling all the way up? This is just annoying. Oh, you're fornicated up. I only got the one screw, man. I'm not messing with any of that crap until I get another screw. Hey, alternate red sky, how you doing? Light bulbs. Can always use more light bulbs. Oh, hydrochloric acid. That's not healthy for you. Whew. At least at, significant concentrations. Oh, hey, dude. Okay, now I don't want the cleaning beam. It clearly didn't go well for you, man. What happened? Enough with the blinkies. There's a box I can drag over here. Oh yeah. Let's use the container of hydrochloric acid to fix the light bulbs. Seems perfectly reasonable to me. Wait. There we go. Are you still being a blinky bitch? You're still being a blinky bitch. We might as well keep using the container of hydrochloric acid because it's working so well so far. Oh, Mother Great Maker. This one simple game that OSHA hates. Oh, do I not have another good... I thought I had another good bulb. I don't have another good bulb? Well, fudge. There it is, yeah. Boop. Still kind of blinky. Okay. Nest. Magnesium oxyhydral, is that what that stuff is? That doesn't sound great. Ooh, spicy! And again with the maybe circuit diagram on the wall. Interesting. And yeah, that's definitely a labeled hydrochloric acid. Yep, that one I know. We may have a use for it around the shipyard. Don't ask questions. Yeah, it didn't do what I thought it would do. Hello, B. Blocked. 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 Shove in B. Wait, how do I shove in B if they're all blocked? Nope. 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 Oh. Push the button, you moron. Got it. Thank you. Weird, highly energetic light bulb is going to go make energy for us. Cool. It's doing nest things now. What that means, I don't know. Alright, dude. I don't want to have to do this any more than you want me to do this, although you're really technically dead, so I'm not sure you actually care. But, I think it's time for you to give up the cleaning beam, which sounds like a euphemism, but trash cleaner beam. To reload cleaner beam, press R to enter inspect mode and take out the spent battery and charge it later and replace it with a charged one. Yeah, you press R to reload. That sounds like every other first-person shooter in the universe. At least I didn't break you. Did you just like send a swarm of bugs to me? That was weird. Okay. Well, that's much less exciting than I thought it would be. Okay. And then I press R. Wait, where's my cleaner beam? 78 out of 100. And then... Okay. And then... I just have one right now. Oh, lovely. Okay, let's hope we can buy more. Oh, we're back here again. That'd be the lift, right? Yep, that's the lift. Check. We should probably... That bee noise is gonna freak me out eventually. We should probably feed some things to this thing. And then we should probably clean up the freaking vending machine to use all of these things. There was a... I swear there was a... Where is it? Old clock. There we go. I'm pretty sure... Nope. Old clock. You were just here. Alright. You are going to be our designated anode for holding these things in place. Okay. And they... Take the clock, though. Okay, that's a little strange. Why is the clock not acceptable? It's very strange. Calculator is? I don't know. Well, we'll run through all the calculators, might as well. Since they're glitchy, they don't seem to have a use aside from scrap, so we will scrap the little dorks. Yeah, I know I gotta clean the vending machine. We ain't there yet. It still doesn't like the old clock. Weird. It's picky about what it's taking this time. Alright. Cleaning beam. I gotta remember where the vending machine is now. There we go. Vending machine. You seem useful. Boop. Out of order. You, sir, are out of order. Let's see what we can do about that. I think we got enough wires to do that. Not that one. I don't want the T. Oh, is the T all I have? Oh, crap. Well, we could have a problem. I need to find more power conduit things. Not great. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Okay. Where do we find more stuff at? I see lots of missing planks, but fixing that didn't seem to do anything for us. And I'm suddenly in a very self-centered perspective here. Wonder what that note says. Low charge. Check. Honey, this isn't my usual letter since I'm writing huddled up on a bench in the post office. I feel like we are in one of those romance novels where the main characters write back and forth. Everyone in here is trying to reestablish contact. Something disconnected, but I'm not sure what. They're saying it's an emergency, but you know they're always extra cautious. I'll send this letter as soon as everything's up and running again. So when you get this, it'll all be fixed and things are back to boring old normal. How are you doing? How are the twins? Almost forgot. The twins asked me to send nuts for their model. Had some touching reason why. I didn't really get it. I'll send a box of nuts later, but tell them it's ready to go, and I put it in the package locker. The code is 6417. They can probably guess why. Love you, 6417. Probably a birth date. But now when we go to the package locker, we know the code. Lovely. And that person is almost certainly dead. 6417. And we should go recharge the cleaning beam clearly once I finish climbing up this pile of crap because... Nope, I can't because that stuff is in the way. How annoying. Alright. They don't have weeping angels as far as I know, and have a good night, Internet Gravedigger. I should honestly probably wrap up this game sometime soon when you get right down to it. But we will see what we see in just a moment, then we'll go from there. 6417. Well, this looks interesting. Nice. Doubly nice. Unclear nice. But we clear level 1. Yay! And there was much rejoicing. Now we can actually see what we're doing. Shocking! I'm betting this little dude here is the thing that we want. But we need to go recharge our cleaning beam probably. Let's see what happens if we run it all the way down. Why not? Well, that got it. 6, 4, 1, 7. Apparently it's not energized. Yep, not energized. And oh, that's the third part that I was thinking of. I knew there was a third part. I wasn't making it up. Power. Well, no reason to leave it energized while it's offline. Alright. Let's go back to our little happy space. And what is this thing? Ooh! You're a vendor that's out of order, but you might actually work. Let's go recharge our doohickey. Need accumulator. Take accumulator. Select accumulator. Shove accumulator in. Push the button. Push the button. Push the button a lot. Come on, little bee. Work faster. What else can we find in here while the bee's working? You got anything else on you? No. The hydrochloric acid is still doing hydrochloric acid things, hopefully far away from me. Nobody likes hydrochloric acid. Let's see here. Did I check these doors? I don't remember. Well, even if I didn't, nothing there. Check. Oh, already full. Wow. That was fast. Alright. Take a deaccumulator. It's not full yet. Really? There we go. And now we need to go grab the cleaner doohickey. Cleaner doohickey. Alright, I gotta figure out this inventory situation. Ah! Yeah, see, remove, again, not the right word. Well, there are the turbines. We don't have a card yet, so that doesn't actually matter. Alright, we saw a vending machine in here, right? I think I did. Here we go. Yoink. No more of that weirdness. Alright. That's a lot of widgets. That's a whole lot of widgets. Wow. I don't know which one of these widgets we need. Alright. But it's still offline all the same, so it doesn't actually matter. What do you need? More things than I have. I'm starting to get questions as to whether or not I have all the right pieces necessary to make these fixes. Alright, let's just start randomly cleaning up stuff. Why not? Decay containers. We already know what those are. Standard container. Sorry, canister. Chemical hourglass. We've had one of those before. Boring. Maybe let's go clean off that stairway to heaven that I found out here. Oh, it doesn't work on this stuff. Ha! Alright. Apparently that stuff is too decayed to mess with. Interesting. I have questions. No doubt they will never be answered. Alright, where was the processing system? In here. I mean, I guess we could. We've got nothing else to do with the beam right now, but we also don't have the key card, so I'm not sure what good it'll do us. Need key card. Blocked. Yeah. That guy still creeps me out. Alright, let's charge up the recharging or cleaning beam while we're here, right? Boop. I feel like there's something hiding here that I just can't find yet. That's just me, though. And I am notoriously paranoid. Mostly I just don't trust game designers. That's all it really boils down to. They hide things in the most obviously awkward locations, and it's always annoying. Alright. Install the damn accumulator. Where is it? Thank you. I guess we could call somebody. The sound design for this game is amazing, I would like to point out. Just the ambiance music and the bees making bee noises and all the other interesting things going on are all really good in my opinion. The walking, the jumping, all the sound, yeah, no. I've got no complaints about the sound design. I'm a little confused what I'm supposed to be doing, but that's a personal problem when you get right down to it. I guess I could cannibalize. Well, I should definitely take the broken one. Powering all circuits at once is not required, but is recommended. Interesting. Alright. Let's go back and talk to our dude, because I'm at a loss right now.
You're making my cycle by asking, lad. I could ramble about that wave gauge until I'm blue in the face. We're all puffed up with pride over it. I know I'm repeating myself, but some things need to be rammed in. When you fix things, they start emitting waves. The wave gauge tracks
I get that.
waves and lets you see just how close you are to
Yeah,
getting the
still get
station
that.
fully repaired. And the battery setup's built real sharp too. Once another little wave gauge segment is full, you'll get a shiny new battery every cycle.
What's a battery?
Just keep at it. You'll patch up the station and fill up a cistern of nectar, just like that.
Are batteries bees? I'm very confused. Alright, well, I know I have planks. I have a whole pile of planks. If I use... Oh, he uses up a screw. Fine. What? No. Oh, for crying out loud. What did I just do? Okay, so fixing the backs are different than fixing the fronts. Interesting. Okie dokie, I get it now. Well, that was a freebie, I guess. And I eventually need to come back and tighten all these screws down. But in the meantime, fine. Now I'm kind of confused what to do. This looks like the trader's spot yet again. This looks like all manner of bad. This is blocked by trash. Cleaning beam. Go away. Thank you so much. You're also jacked up, and I don't have enough little power cables to make everything connect right. Lovely. So where the fornication do I get fucking power cables? What am I missing here? Because I know I'm missing something. That was weird. All right, let's go feed some more stuff into the weird machine. Still don't know why it doesn't like the clock, but it doesn't like the clock, so we don't put the clock in. Very strange. What happens if I try to use the cleaning machine on that? Need glue gun. Because of course, I need a different thing. Need glue gun. Well, let's go recharge the cleaning machine while we're thinking about it. There's a way to do that that doesn't involve friggin' conduits. Alright. Wait for that little meter to charge up a little more. This light and this dial are still frustrating me on some level. I know there's something here! What do you want? I did that. Didn't I?
Did you hear that? Disconnected. I'm sure I remember the emergency protocol on this type of station.
I didn't do this.
It was on my exam. And you know what? There is no protocol. No protocol allows for disconnecting from the MC branch, no matter what's happening on the station. Not only is it impossible to disconnect from the local MC branch, it's against regulations.
Not against regulations.
This here's something else. MC's not a toaster, but me a blackout is knocking it out. But if they got themselves a real guts
Critter?
Hold on. I have to stop you there.
Critter.
You have plenty of time to air your wild theories once the job is done. I'm counting on you to keep a cool head, Keeper. To investigate the situation further, we need to turn the lights back on in the main hall.
I did
then
that.
Find the Nectar Production Center and
I
get
did
the
that.
nest operational.
And then I did that.
That's true. Without Ness, we'd have no batteries, and the cleaning beam isn't much of a beam without
Okay.
it. Wouldn't take you less than 500 cycles to clean that mess up without it.
Oh, audio went out. And we need light to assess the damage in the space, right?
Strictly speaking,
There we go.
need it to increase wave production. But it can't hurt to get a look at things. We're fumbling around in the dark at the moment. Quite literally.
So I'm not actually talking to them. Interesting. We got the lights on, so let's report to Rubus.
What a nightmare. I've never seen anything like this.
I have to admit that I, too, have never encountered a station in this condition. It's clear that whatever happened here was out of the ordinary.
Like anomalous radiation from the air.
You've been reading too many of those sci-fi books. Radiation by foot.
Sci-fi
Now, mate,
books.
explain that thing in the middle of the main hall to me. What the heck is it? A tower? A turbine? I'd like to get my hands on whoever came up with that half-baked design.
Let's put further discussion aside for the moment, please. This is really not the time. We have urgent work to do.
They're all very British.
Contact with the local MC branch as soon as possible. I'm sure we'll get a better understanding of the situation once that's done.
Okay. So very British. Alright, this thing should be well and recharged by now. And now we're getting called again. What? I swear to the Great Maker, I will end you if you don't stop beeping.
What in the white noise is all this here, pal? You trying to start a library or making a trash experiment? We have new jobs to give Keeper. Yeah, let me talk to them.
My apologies. I have Keeper on the line now.
Now, Keeper, I'm sending you, guess where? Where is the foreman's favourite place? That's right, the workshop. You'll learn how to make circuit wiring there. Next thing you know, you'll be fixing things right.
Ah.
Going around for scraps and thingamajigs.
Call us if you have trouble with the workshop.
So I have a place where I can make wiring! Yes! For the win. Somewhere in the lift. This enormously, redonkulously large lift. Again, I will fornicatingly end you if you keep beeping at me. So this is not a science lab, this is a workshop. Process collected anomalous loot in the deconstructor to get crafting ingredients. Oh no. We may have fed all the bad loot into the wrong machine. Select a recipe you want to craft, placing indicated resources, and press the craft button to create new modules and parts. Place a recipe in the scanner surface to read it and record it into the database for use in the crafting machine. Check. We may have fed all the weird shit into the wrong spot. Oh, thank the Great Maker, they left stuff in here. Learn a blueprint. Oh yay, screws. Blueprint. Take blueprint power cable. Okay, check. I now have a blueprint, and I put it where again? In here? No. On here. Yes. Blueprint, power cable. Scan that bitch. No? Need accumulator. Oh. Okay. No. Oh, you gotta empty the damn thing. Take accumulator. Okay. Place a card in the work surface, pour nectar into a funnel, and press the button. Congratulations, you learned a blueprint. Place destabilize into the funnel. Into the funnel. I just did that. It's empty now. A lot confused. Wire, lamp tube, glitchy McGlitcherson, plank, yay. Motor thingy and motor right angle thingy. Okay. I just fed you nectar. Let me whip out my one weapon I have, apparently. Once I find it. Come back here. Where'd you go? There you are. Take accumulator. Get that thing out of my way. Oh, for heaven's sake. That was just full. That guy creeps me out every time I walk in here. And we wait for little bee-dude to do bee-dude things. I would like more bees, please. Or little bee-dude. Can I help you in some way? Weird, overgrown light bulb with flappy wings on your back? Can I pat you and stroke you and feed you pollen or something? I don't know. Work faster, dude. Alright. Let's go shove thing and thing and see what happens. Well, that's one. And that's all. Alright, well, let's go shove thing back in thing. While we're doing some work in there, this thing can be refilling itself. Okay. Push the button. Alright. Apparently it takes way more energy to scan a blueprint than I would have thought possible. But here we are. Scanning a blueprint. Bloop! No valid recipe. Well, fine. Hopefully that partial, not quite one, is stored somewhere. Jackals. Okay. Little clock thing can go in there. That thing can go in there. No, I don't want to turn that. Just not useless. No. I need that. Bloop. No. Wait, what? Press the button. Press the button. Hold on, what? Disassembly machine. That's the crafting machine. That looks like the disassembly machine. Place destabilized object on the container and press the button. 1, 2, and 3. Yes, that should be what happens. Maybe these guys need to be spaced out better. Alright. 1, 2, and... Nope. Ah! There we go. Thank you for your sacrifice. Wow, that's a lot of components. What was that? Wire. Why are we here? I have no idea. Clamp. Vial, and gear. And more questions about the universe. Well, that thing's fascinating and terrifying. Check. So I need 3 wire things. Check. And craft. Bloop. New connector thingies. Nice! Alright. I see where we're going now. Alright. I'll be right back and we shall continue. We're running longer than normal today, but I guess enjoy it. Why not? I mean, your only alternative is boredom and whatever you do at night. So, in the meantime, I'll keep playing games right after these messages. And we're back from outer space, and hugging floors is not. Which is totally understandable since, he has to go to work and, earn currency as these things happen. But we're back from outer space. Blah, blah, blah. That looks like a generator. A bee generator, in fact. Interesting. Hello, bees. Oh, this is the other door for the, Oh, wait, we have new components. Yay! New components. I'm not sure where those came from, but I will take them all the same. And now, I'm moderately curious what happens if I shove a wire spool into the compressor machine. Boop. Seriously? You can't take a massive spool of wire and turn it into little spools of wire? I am the disappointed. Sad now. Alright, let's go fix some crap.
Here, Lizzie. Over here.
The fuck?
Waiting for you. Yes, you.
Oh, it's the trader. He decided to show up. Or his cousin, maybe. Yeah, definitely his cousin. And why is the dude wielding a shotgun? Or no, that's his
Come on
head.
over, Lifton here. Come on. We've been sitting here for so long, sitting and waiting for you.
You're a very strange dude.
Where have you been? Sleeping all the time and then sleeping some more. So much happened while you were out. There was a post office, but now, as you see, not much in a post office. Can't call this a post office. And what to call it now? We do not know. Perhaps you know. That's why you've come, to tell us, to name what we can't name. And once there were people here and there. But now, they've all vanished somewhere. Something. Not people anymore. Something else. Standing around in the corners, saying nothing. Quiet types, not even moving. Them. Us, for
Them.
instance, we're Scrapper. That much we know, that we're Scrapper. And you're Lifty. That we know too. But we don't know much about anything else. We do our business. That's what we do.
Fair enough.
We collect, everything. Here's our collection.
That's what scrappers do.
But no one stops by. No, not even the other vagrants. They do not stop by. to see
Vargants?
our collection.
Vagrants? Vargants?
How about that? They don't care. But if you care, we'll tell you all about it. What it used to be like here. We'll tell you too, whatever we remember. And if we don't remember something, then we will not tell you that, because how can we tell you if you can't remember what to tell, right? So, stop by if there's a chat you want, and we need tokens for our collection. They're like coins, so look for them. If you find some, bring them to us. We'll give you something in return. How about that? You will see some machines round here. The red ones. The machines with spare parts inside meant for repairs. They take coins too, but don't bother with them, no. No point messing with them and putting good coins in. We'll give you lockpicks if you bring us the coins instead. You can use them to open lockers, maybe cabinets too. Perhaps other things we don't know about, but you, on the other hand, should know.
Alright, so this is where the vagrant lockpicks come
We, for
in.
instance, have some important matter for you to sort out before you fall asleep again. because
Again?
You do love to sleep.
Again?
Yes, that much we've noticed. When there was a post office here, all they ever did was stand around smoking and reading the wall newspaper. Did nothing much except for that. Some best employees, huh? And well, they wrote about the plaque in the newspaper. It's a plaque. Quite a shiny one, honouring the post office best employee, and we need it badly. There's no question about who the best employee is now, is there? Now, if you're wondering what you might get if you give us the plaque, some people put too much thought into it. That much we know, don't you worry. We have a nice gift for you, don't we? It's tucked away for you.
Gollum
When there was a
here.
post office here,
Definitely
now there's
Gollum.
not, but when there was, something very important went missing. We've been searching for it. We've been indeed. While
Yeah,
you were
definitely
sleeping, 'cause
Gollum.
That's what you do.
Definitely
We
Gollum.
haven't, and don't know where to look. That much we can tell you. We remember. Although we don't remember much about anything, but about the plaque we do. And if the question still persists for you, well, now you should maybe think a little harder, and you'll realise who the best employee is, won't you?
Ooh, definitely Gollum.
No, we will not show you the gift we have for you, not until you bring us the plaque, which is when you will get your gift. But we will tell you what it's called. That much we remember. We do remember a lot about these little things. It's called a glue gun.
Ah,
How about it?
very
You
useful.
can use it to fix anything, like wiring, like holes in the wall, if you're going to fix anything, since, well, you've been sleeping all the time, not fixing a thing, just sleeping.
I was the backup, dude. Come on, man.
Have you read the newspaper yet? It's up on the wall, and it explains everything it does. Take a look around, for instance, check everyone's desk, see who took it. Someone must have took it. They all wanted it. Well, there was this big cabinet they had with small storage lockers with clear doors. Or, well, maybe they weren't doors at all. They were windows, since you can see
Yep.
right through
We know
them
exactly where that is, right?
clearly.
We know exactly where that is. Hold on. And I think we even wrote down the code somewhere so I wouldn't forget it. Which was just as well because I totally forget it. Totally forgot it, rather. Alright. Not a power unit. I don't want a power unit. No, put that away. Although I do need a power unit, don't I? Crap. Alright. So I do need a power unit. I don't know how these work. I guess we'll find out. Where's our little cable doohickeys? There it is. That's broken. I thought we got cables. I swear to the Great Maker we got cables. They're there. Yeah. Well, that is clearly not how that works. All right. You. How do you work? How do you work? Like so. That's how you work. Okay, okay. That's how you work. But then you don't do that properly. Alright, so we gotta take you out. Shove you in. And then route power all the way around? We haven't got enough thingies for that, I don't think. Well, I guess we can just do that. Not perfect, but it'll work. But for some reason it's not. For some reason it's not. Why isn't it working? Let me steal you for just a second. Why you no work? Why you no work? No, not that. Maybe I'm totally misunderstanding what this thing does. It seems to plug in just fine, though. Oh, it only plugs into the top unit. Okay. I feel like I'm missing a whole pile of components here. Let's try to see what we can figure out. All right. He claims he has the vagabond lockpick, right? That's his claim. But I can't interact with him anymore. All right, cool. Fuck you too. Where is the vending machine out here? And no, I cannot climb the stairway to heaven yet. Well, maybe I haven't just been creative enough. Nope, it seems to have blocked me off from that. There it is. Oop, sorry. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, power cable. Right there. Shiny. Unkink that one and rotate it. And then put in another one. Nope. You blessed potato. There we go. Alright. That works. That works. Okay. Duct tape. Used with a glue gun. Why would a glue gun use duct tape? I'm so confused. What? Grab a screw over here. No? Okay, fine. So each bench requires 3 different screws. My great maker. That's not cheap. Oh. Power unit factory baby. Vagabond lockpick. Oh. Oh. His vending is right next to himself. What's a power unit factory baby? Well, let's find out. Vagabond lockpick it is. We got 3 of them. Nice. And just out of curiosity, power unit factory baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This feels like one of those old vendomats that humies used to buy their lunches out of way back in the 1950s and 60s, where you were faced with a wall of these windows that had buttons on them, and then people behind the wall would reload each little individual window with food, and then you'd put in your currency here, and then that unlocked whatever window you wanted, and then you pushed the button, pulled the thing out, and went and had your lunch. And I forget what those were called. They were very, very cool, though. I'm sure you can find photos of them online. I could swear they're called Vendamats, but I don't remember. It's a very Fallout aesthetic kind of thing, and it's still just a very cool kind of thing. I will ignore the itch to look up the right term. There used to be one of these underneath the National Air and Space Museum in the USA in Capital City, I think. Or maybe it was underneath one of the art museums. I've forgotten at this point. And sometimes you had to pay your money at the individual door, and everything was priced accordingly, and you could pick it up that way. It was all very, retro, I suppose, is the term. Oh, tokens. And screws. Win. What is that? Audio tape incident.
Fill this out here and here, then sign the back. Your message should be delivered in 2 to 5 cycles, but don't worry, it's usually faster than that. Yes, here are the coordinates and the number. Huh? What was that? Did you hear that?
Well, that was weird. Anyways, more tokens. The term I was actually looking for is automat. I don't know if there's still a thing in Japan like Ben Parker's proposing, but if you look up the term automat, you'll figure out what I'm talking about. It was fast food before fast food was fast food. And it was absolutely fascinating. I believe the CIA even used to have one in the basement. And, yeah. You just have to love the idea of just like slotting a coin into a slot and then getting a piece of pie or whatever. The things you humies come up with, I swear. Alright. I don't know if there's anything good in here or not, but I've got 3 lockpicks, so let's find out. How do you work? Like so. My goodness. Nope. What? That should have worked. I'm so confused. Okay. Oh, I had to push out. Oh, I see. Maybe I don't see. How do I get you unlocked? Like that. Very strange. Okay. Very, very strange. And the dispatch coordinator took the plaque, the sandwich, the paperweight, and the intake coordinator's lamp because he couldn't get the chair back. And who knows how this drama might have ended if the dispatch coordinator hadn't decided to have the supply coordinator lock the plaque in his storage locker. The fate of the sandwich is unknown. Probably for the best. Now weigh in, readers. Who ate the sandwich? Send your letters to Airwaves. We'll be waiting. Very strange. This whole game has that beautifully odd, strange vibe to it. I simultaneously love it and fear it, and I still don't understand how to solve this problem. It is frustrating me, I'll admit. But there were other locked cabinets around here, weren't there? You, get out of the way. This one just takes a screw. Do I have enough? Do I have that many screws? Screwdriver. I got 4 screws, why not? Let's screw around and find out what happens. Also, I should recharge my cleaning beam, clearly. Well, spent 1 screw, got 2 screws. Win. And duct tape. Nice. No, I don't want to put it down. Stop it. In the meantime, let's go charge our doohickey. Oh, we do have... Maybe we do? There we go. There we go. Cleaning beam! And we do, in fact, have a secondary accumulator. Someone was correct. My fault. What else can we clean? Out of morbid curiosity. I'm guessing the big stuff is not cleanable. Yep, not cleanable. Check. Anything else out there? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Now, where was that vending machine? You, the problem child. You can make fancy screws, but your stuff is janked up. No, your stuff is not janked up. Your stuff is just fine. Never mind. I lied. I would like more fancy screws, please. Thank you. So much. I'm sorely tempted to fix the benches, but not that tempted yet. I'm sure that's necessary to get to level 5, but we are not quite, or 3, but we are not quite there yet. In the meantime... Poor stapler. Nope. Ah! What the hell's going on? There. Alright, fine. Let's unlock all the interesting cabinets, like this one that has, well, should be an electrical diagram symbol on it, but I'm not sure it actually is. In the meantime, we'll just screw... Well, I can't... Did I? Cool. And then do the unlock sequence yet again. Ooh, so, I know y'all watching at home don't see this, but this game is bizarrely two-dimensional in that I need to poorly push the pins up while rotating the pins into place. I don't quite understand it yet, but it's a lot more complicated than might look at home. That was disappointing. Cool. Now, he said somewhere the newspaper's on the wall, right? I don't remember seeing a newspaper on the wall. But in the meantime, we have drawer. Drawer. You. Go away. Coffee, 5 cups. Need to drink less, can't fall asleep. Food, 2 pieces of toast for lunch. Coffee instead of lunch. Was feeling nervous about the date with I. No appetite. Ate 8 chocolates with my coffee. Bad. Tokens, 10 left. Locker code 1234. Was saving up for to pay back L from Tech Debt, but the smoke break girlies were selling lipstick the exact same shade as lift benches. I had to buy one. A little strange, but 1234. Someone write that down, please, because we already wrote down the other code. Yelled at P and O this morning, and they were fighting over the plaque again. It's like kindergarten. If they're still at it by the end of the week, I swear I'm taking them to the supply coordinator. Sorted guidebooks into stacks before lunch. I do have 2 batteries now, but I don't have the right cables, I don't think. But I guess we can go find out. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 and some other code, right? I couldn't get this thing to work last time I tried to poke at it. But let's see what I can do. We need Mr. Spinney here, but not like that. Okay. And then we need, not that. Fiddlefart. Stop it! None of that is what I want. This is the confusing part. How do we slot this big old bad boy in? Oh. No, that doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't make sense at all, does it? We got one of those. And we got one of those. And we got Toasty here. What does Toasty do? Okay. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. All right, Toasty can do something. Check. You can do something. Check. Now we just need enough cables to plug everything together, right? But that doesn't light up for some reason. And the power strips I have available are T-types. Alright. I still feel like I'm missing something here. I mean, I can cannibalize, but that doesn't seem quite in the vein of the game, right? Not helpful. Blocked by trash. I just cleared all the trash, you dorks. Weird. Okay, different problem. The round circle in the power unit tell you where it plugs in. Alright. I will take that under consideration momentarily. Please stand by while I go back and recharge my thingy. Not that thingy. That one's already full. That one's already full. Nope, don't take the bee out. Put the bee away. Thank you. All right. Still can't get into the turbines because reasons. Okay. Let's look at what we've got so far. I swear this circuit should work, but it's not yet. I don't know why. Power unit Toasty, power unit compact. So the real question is, why is this power unit not working? And I don't know the answer to that question. So in the meantime, let's go make us some more extension cords. Would you stand up? Nope. There we go. No, I don't want that. Shaft? Nope, nope. Ah, broken power cable, probably. Okay. Chunk. And I don't think we have 3 wire. Oh, no, we do. Yeah, it's not that. Bloop. That time it only gave us 2. Chintzy. Alright, fine. Okay, we have additional power cables now. Will the real keeper please stand up? Sure as shit ain't me, man. Sure as shit ain't me. Alright. We've wait, is that the newspaper he was talking about? It is. Airwaves. Take first newspaper excerpt. I didn't mean to do that. Well, it's gone now. Check. Okie dokie then. Compact on top, large L-shaped unit on the bottom. Let's try that. Compact on top, large L-shaped unit on the bottom. This one? How do you plan on getting power anywhere, man? I mean, that one's blocked off, but I guess will wrap around somehow. Electromotor spinny goes in somewhere. And then we do fuckery with the... I guess we can... No, we can't. Okay. Not sure we have enough power cables. And that still somehow doesn't actually check out. I am so confused about what I'm supposed to be doing here. And now someone thinks that the power cable fell down behind the machine that produced it. Let's go find out. Why not? I do not see a spare power cable. Sadly. I wouldn't mind a spare power cable, but I don't see one. You can wire over the pad? Well, give it a shot and see what happens. Nope. If I don't run into a door frame. Yeah, I don't know what this weird square is meant to do. Alright, so someone would like to argue compact here, right? And then chonker here. It seems like a waste, but okay. And then... Oh, come on. Power cable here. And then big old spinny doohickey here. And then oh, where is it? Come on. Add more cables. There we go. Power corner. Somewhere like here. And then I'm not really sure. Because I ain't got enough shit. I'm so confused. Ugh. I don't really know how the T-junction helps us at this juncture. Pun intended. I mean, I guess I could swap this out with this. Put that away. Straighten that. Put that there. Rotate this bad boy. Put it there. Nope, that doesn't work. Put that away. Put that there. And then we have the rotational torque converter, right? Yep, there. And that. And then we don't have anything to go there. We ain't got nothing to go there. All right. Oh, would you stop? I swear the interface for this game is just utterly asinine. It's 3 button clicks to put something away. That is totally unnecessary. Shouldn't the 13 boxes be getting power? No, I'm pretty sure the 13 boxes generate the power, right? Right? Don't they generate the power? I thought the numbered boxes generated the power. If they don't, I've totally missed a number of points. Alright. I thought there it is. One more weird cabinet in here. Well, that's not overly helpful. This is the dispatch service sending a warm hello to the intake service. The plaque is back where it belongs with me, but I'm warning you, old man, if you touch my sandwich again... Oh, the classic problem at work, I suppose. Okay. Well, you're letting me jump up here for some reason, right? What the hell is that reason? That's a scale, but it doesn't seem to care if I jump on it or not. Alright, this is all just very strange. I dropped an angle wire. Where did I drop it? Oh, there it is. Like I said, interface is horrible. Stop it. Put the things away. Thank you. Alright. I think I have cleaned out basically all the drawers in this weird little area. Filled standard container. Fine. Don't care about that. Still don't know what this does. What the hell is that? Square wave broken? I don't even know how to fix things yet. Okay, cool. Question mark? What about you? Can I fix you? Looks like I might actually be able to fix this one. How about we fix this one? Would that be better for everyone? Might be better for my sanity. Let's find out. Electromotor spinny, check. Don't need that one. Now we need a power supply, check. Okay. That all checks out so far. Now we need to extend power supply to places it needs to go. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking with gas. I don't want to use a T. I don't want to use a T. Is there some way I can avoid using a T? Probably a dumb way. I only have one torque converter. Damn it! Damn it, Spock! I'm a doctor, not a, well, in this case, mechanic. It would take two torque converters to do what I need to do. Potatoes! What do you do? Probably nothing more useful. Alright. Can I bend the shaft? That'd be weird. I can bend the shaft. Oh, well, that makes everything easier. Plug that in there. Plug a... Not that. Come on. Give me a break. Torque converter in here and torque converter in there. And behold, I have brought the machine to life! Not sure what it does yet, but, you know, it's worth it. Craft power tripler, craft recipe, electromotives. Oh, well, we need one of those. And I'm not sure about the rest of those. The vending machine that we made working sells cables. It does sell cables. Okay. You're not wrong. Now we just have to find the right combination of things to buy that will let us do the things that we want to do. Check. I'm curious what's behind the square wave system, so let's find out. Let's hope that doesn't take 3 tokens. It takes 3 tokens because it's a dick. Alright, fine. Give me my token back. Give me my token back. Seriously? Seriously? There's my token. Thank you. Jerk. So what do we need here again? I just fixed the other one and I totally forgot what we needed here. Potato. I still feel like this is the wrong thing to install. And I don't know why. Let's try this guy instead. And then, I'm not sure it really matters where we put it. But why isn't that lighting up? Oh, because I secured power to the entire thing, right? That's my fault. There we go. So much better. Now we need 4 more power cables? Sure, why not? 4 more power cables it is. I wish I had found 4 more weird stuff to make power cables out of, but you know what? We got tokens to spare, it's fine. Although anything else weird that isn't stable down is totally being fed into that strange machine. Let's see what happens if I feed you in. Because there's a couple of you. Let's go find out. Since I can't put you in inventory, I gotta carry you around like a dork. Like a really dumb dork. Get real, dude. Yep. And there's another one we're gonna go grab because why not? If we're gonna do this experiment, we're gonna do it right. Come here. Let's go see how hard you squish. Cube all the things! Do. Really? Boo! Well, that answers the question I had about the cardboard boxes too. They probably don't turn anything into anything useful either. Alright, I clearly have to catch up on chat because y'all have been telling me how wrong I am for a while now, it seems like. The number box supply is powered, and yeah, we figured that out. There is one at the back of the crafter. It's barely off the actual tabletop right at the corner. One at the back of the crafter, barely off the tabletop, right at the back of the corner. Crafter, tabletop, corner. Well, I'm fornicatingly blind. Oh, right there. By the Grey Maker. Fine. Fine. I mean, I figured any kind of machine that would squish things and to make them into other things would take anything and squish it into something else. I was wrong. You know what? I mean, it was worth a shot. Totally worth a shot. Okay. Where were we again? We need 4 more cables. 4 more cables. Boo. If it were a snake, it would have bit me and then gotten all kinds of interesting poisoning. Feel bad for the snake. One, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. Oh, fornication on a pogo stick. God damn it. Now I might actually have to cannibalize. Because I ain't got enough stuff to make the job work. Fudge muffins. Now, someone thought I could route stuff through here, which I can, apparently, and I'm not sure what that weird... Well, no, I can't. That doesn't look right. Why doesn't that work? Really? You've got to be kidding me. You've absolutely fornicatingly got to be kidding me that a T-joint has to be connected on both ends. That is just dumb. Yeah, whining me harder. What does this thing do? Not enough, I don't think. But we'll find out. Okay. And we're out of power strips yet again. Fiddle fart muffin on a pogo stick. All right. Clearly we need to go find more stuff. Stuff and, stop it, things. Stuff and things. I would assume the weird glitches were pointing me to something useful, but that assumption is probably wrong. And this thing isn't even powered on yet, because I've been slacking on that, apparently. I bought the thing, right? Dum-dum-dum-dum. Didn't I? Guess I didn't. Alright, never mind. Thought I did. I could have sworn I did. Weird. We've checked all the drawers so far. I suppose I can fix this stupid freaking bench. Yay, light. Yeah, the tripler would be great, except I can't use just one end of it. I don't understand how to... Maybe there's a way to make something else work off a tripler and cannibalize some cables or something? Okay, let's see what we got going on here. What do we got? What do we got? I can't rotate that thing because there's not enough space. So, if I yank this out, yep, I know. And I put in, instead, where is it? Somewhere around here, somewhere, there it is. That, and then a tripler. And then put that away. Unsquish that. It doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Okay, so I have additional questions now. Why doesn't that work? Out of order. That works. Okay, lights are on now. And then that works now. I didn't because it was too expensive. Yeah, it took 3 coins to buy the thing, and I didn't want to do it. Yeah, I know. I remembered that eventually. Maybe there is some spare change in the freaking couch cushions. Let's fix up some benches. Why not? Might as well do something useful. No spare change to be found, sadly. Blocked. Why are you blocked? There we go. Yay, we upgraded the level. I have no idea what that means. Alright. But having upgraded the level, now we need to figure out how to make that stupid thing work. Oh! Now the ladder to heaven is available. Okay. Audio tape speech.
And even the connections. They're using the very connections against us. We won't stand for this. So what do? Disable the connections. Yes, that's right. Disable them. And everything that runs on, we'll wreck it. But we need the effort of everyone. Everyone. Grab your tools, equip yourselves with whatever you can find. Our task is to break everything we can reach. Every device, every machine, every last little thing we can crush, ruin, or pound to dust. Only with our strength combined will we be able to.
Will we be able to what now? I have some questions. Also, what does this thing do? Okay, we have a thing that is available. Maybe we can give it a baby power factory? There we go. Ah! All I can give it is that, which apparently again does not freaking work. Oh, I swear to God, I'm here. All right. What's that? That's a glue gun problem. Fair enough. Do you have more power cables? You have no more power cables. Alright, fine. You know what? I'm just going to cannibalize things until I make things work. Give me that. Give me that. I can go fix the other thing. Let's see what that thing does. And if that thing's not useful, I'll cannibalize it and make the other thing work. It's fine. Well, why is that not working now? See, now I don't understand. Oh, because I turned the power off. I swear to the Great Maker, if that's all you do, I am uninstalling you so fornicatingly fast. That's literally all you do? Congratulations, your spare parts! Sucks to be you, man. Goodbye. You have been retired. Your utility is no longer useful. Goodbye. Now, I might be able to fix up this stupid little freaking machine. 1, 2, 3, 4, and some other code, right? Wait, why is that not happy now? What? Oh. I put this in the wrong way. There we go. That'll do it. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, and somewhere up here. Oh, someone wrote it down. 6, 3, 7, 1 or something. Oh, I hope I find it. Oh no, my chat might run out before I find it. 6417, there we go. 6417 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 4, 1, 7. Boom! Aldi screws and a B. Nice. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Aldi tokens in the known universe. But there's still there's another B right hiding down there. Interesting. And none of this is a plaque, which I'm guessing is right in there. All right, well, let's go install a new bee. Because, you know, more bees, more better. That's an active bee. There we go. Woo! That noise will make you nervous, won't it? Now, we've still got no glue gun because that guy is not giving that up until we get that. Can we buy more screws from anything? You've got 1 screw available. Yay, screw. And now you're all used up. Boo. Blocked because that one needs to be adjusted slightly. That. And that one needs to be adjusted slightly. I like how the planks look a little like Trex, like the plastic, not wood, that the Humies use these days. They look just a little enough not like wood that it raises my metaphorical eyebrows. That one's all patched together, so it looks good to go. That didn't count for anything? Really? I fixed the bench, man. I fixed the bench. That didn't count for anything. Boo. Alright, 60%. That's good. And I can't fix that one because it's currently overwhelmed by creep or whatever the hell. I can at least affect it slightly. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're up to 73% across the board. Now I don't know what to fix. There are some light bulbs in here, right? Yeah, but I can't reach them. Well, that sounded normal. Totally normal broadcast reception. Yep. Absolutely. What? No. Seriously, why can't I reach that light bulb? I would like to fix the light bulb. So I can put another one of these here, and then do we have enough? We do not have enough cabling, but we can do something really dumb and see if it works. It does! Lo and behold! Ha! Really dumb. I have another one of those, don't I? I do not. Well, dumb but works is still dumb, but it works. Let's move you over one, see what happens. Okay. Not sure that's a healthy connection, but, you know, it's there. It's fine. No big deal. Will you go into the recycling machine? Probably not. Sad. Still can't reach the stupid freaking light bulb. You'll go into the recycling machine and you'll help me fix things. Cool, cool, cool. But I thought I already fixed all the benches. Did I not? Need screw! Oh, yeah. The joke did kind of wear out, didn't it? Fancy screw burned out. Symbol light bulb duct tape. Alright, alright. Boom, baby. Let there be light. Good to go. Can I reach you? I cannot reach you. Allow me to find a box. Where's the box? Box. Handy box. Ye old handy box. Indispensable, I tell you. Boom, boom, boom. Come here, ye old handy box. Let's go check out this place. Put ye old handy box down. Pop up here. Open up lid. Install the light bulb. Boom. Let there be light. We seem to be making diminishing gains on returns, but you know what? I'm not too upset about turning on the lights. It's kind of funny. You don't open. So it seems like turning on the lights actually increases the bar slightly. So I figured I might as well do it since I have friggin' bulbs to spare. And we just have to get up to 3, right? We're right almost there. So I was kind of curious to see if just jiggling the lights would do it. Oh, I'm out of light bulbs. Crap. Broken light bulb. Broken light bulb. And recycle. Boom! Love it. Because I know the machine still has light bulbs available. There we go. Where's our handy dandy machine? There he is. Handy dandy machine, light bulbs. I love how it just dumps them out on the floor. Where did it go? Ah! Where did it go? No, really, where did it go? I paid for damn light bulbs. What the fornication? How did I get jammed up in the machine? It literally got jammed up in the machine. Well, fuck me sideways. I mean, how perfect of a vending machine experience that is, Ben Parker. Come on. There we go. Marginal increase. Check. I tried to throw the trash cylinder into the thing and it wouldn't take it. It was very strange. Alright. What other light bulbs can we fix on the short term? There are no dome lights over here? Nope, 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 no dome lights. Check and check and check and check. The dome lights are way over here. They all look shiny to me. Cool. Apparently there's no stamina in this game because I can keep running until I die or something. There's also nothing that will kill me yet, as far as I can tell. Stamina? Whatever. Words. Are there any light bulbs in the B room worth looking at? Fix those. I feel like there should be a light over here somewhere. But apparently I'm wrong. Weird. Those are mildly broken bulbs, but I can't do anything about that, so fuck off and die. Turbines I still can't access because I don't have the access card. I'm like moments away from unlocking level 3. I think we've used up all the destabilized stuff. I think. If there's any more other destabilized stuff out there, I don't know where it is. We can try fixing up that panel, which might be fun. What does it need? We need the right angle and a lot of conduit. Damn. Alright. We're back to needing conduit again. The thing we don't have enough of. Light bulbs, light bulbs, light bulbs, light bulbs. I'm just currently on a hunt for a light bulb. Excuse me, please. Please stand by. I mean, I guess I can cannibalize out of this thing since we can't figure out the rest of the combinations right now. So sure. We need a thing and a thing and a thing, right? We need the craft recipe electromotor square wave doohickey thingy, which takes 3 coins. The Archie blows. Oh god, it's a blueprint. Of course it's a blueprint. I thought it was the actual thingy. I don't think we have enough spare materials to make the thing. This could be a problem. I seriously thought it was the thing. Alright. Put that in. How do we pump this damn thing again? There we go. Take thing back out. And whack it a button. Okay. So we need that. And we need that. And we need that. Check. Whack it a button. Hey, look. Made the thing. Nice. Alright. We should go recharge the battery doohickey thingy. Just keep whacking the button and eventually it'll fill up. Not sure that's a good lesson. Alright. Anyways. Okay. Moving on. Not that one. That one. So we gotta get power all the way up there. We ain't got the cables for that. We ain't got none of the cables for that. All right. I guess it's time to go cannibalize again. Coo magoo. Put that away. Yoink. 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 And yoink. We can only keep so many things running so many times, you know? It's not a big deal. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay. That should work. Checking away. There it goes. Okay. Couple. Check. Accumulator. Check. Progress report. Cycle 132 report. Work conducted during this reporting period included troubleshooting and maintenance on pneumatic mail and oversized package systems. Due to wear and tear on the package system, energy modules 1 and 3 needed to be replaced. This required steel N75 TAC 07 on the energy meter to be something and replaced. The documentation to request the resealing process is attached. Reword. So he didn't write his own memo. So goes things. Right. That's just a... Oh, it's a glitchy calculator. Never mind. Totally glitchy calculator. Memorandum 17A. Avoid the use of the following lexical elements in official reports and correspondence within the MC. Break, broken, breakdown, and other variants of such. Damaged, damaged, damages, etc. Replaced with an approved synonym where possible, such as malfunction detected, temporary workflow interruption, anomaly, defect, etc. Oh yeah. This is a very healthy corporation doing very healthy things right here. Absolutely. Nothing to be worried about here. Not if you're trying to rewrite things being broken. Oh, we need more frickin' vagabond locks. Plus that dude. There's a glitchy dude in there, so we might have viewed it here. Oops. Alright. Come on. Come on. There we go. The heck is that? What? What just happened? Okay. You can try 111 again, I guess. Worked last time, right? Does not work this time. Anyone else remember any 3-number codes? Because it's going to take us a long time to work through all the 3-number options. Where's the newspaper thingy that we have? Newspaper. Newspaper. Not that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not 3 numbers. Yep. 17A. That's not helpful either. 7559. 888. Maybe. 888 or 001 perhaps. Or 003. Not seeing any numbers there. 132. 888, 003, or 132. All right. I really hate that these are manual. Nope. What? Nope. Nope. And 003. All right. 0, 0, and 3. Nope. Well, all right. We'll have to figure out this problem later. Where locked up crap? Check. Do we still have another vagabond lock that we can use? Lockpick, rather. We do not. We used them all up. Darn. Ah! It would have helped if we looked at the desk. 489. Behold, the code! The code! The code! 489. Check. Key card. I'm pretty sure that'll let us into the turbine room. All right, nice, nice. Really would have helped if you looked at the desk. Yeah. You know what? Small details, man. Small details. And that guy wanted something else for more key pick things, right? Or no, I can just feed him tokens. All right, fine. 2, 3. Vagabond lockpick. Thank you very freaking much. Come back here. Where's the third one? Where's the third one, you jerk? There it is. Wow, those vanish pretty quickly, don't they? Still don't really understand how this works. But it seems to unlock things, so whatever. More of those weird glitchy glyph things. Love them. Oh, look, paper. I just want to let you know that the situation on our station is completely out of control. I've moved the concentrate while things run their course. Who knew that word would suddenly have such catastrophic insinuations? Once everything calms down, we'll restore the MC branch and be in touch. That sounds ominous. That's all there is in there? Well, poo! I just wasted a vagabond lockpick on that. I knew shit's fucked, man. Come on. Where was I headed? I don't remember now. Oh, right. The turbine room. Right. Yeah. That's weird. Are you really going to make me cannibalize again? You're really going to make me cannibalize again? Alright, fine. Can't have everything running all at once. I get it. Good news, I don't need to get back in here again. So, you get put away, and 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 you get put away. Congratulations, that might be enough parts to make this thing work. And Mr. Bees! Not the bees! Go ahead and slot you in and fill you up. Thank you. Alright. I'm not sure I needed all that to make this thing work, but maybe feel better. Oop. Not that. Nope. Need that. And that way. And then we need that. That seems right. There we go. Why is it on a timer? Like, seriously, why is it on a timer? Oh, because I can't salvage the parts. Oh, you sneaky bitches. If it's on a timer, I can't salvage the parts to use them later on. Ah. Alright, I see how it is. More bees. This concludes the alpha preview build of the lift. Thank you for playing. Well, it successfully got me to play this game for 4 hours. So that's not nothing, is it? Just the right level, but just the right band between frustration and intrigue, right? All right, well, if this all sounded interesting to you, look up the lift and wishlist it on Steam. And if it wasn't interesting to you, well, I don't know why you hung around this long. I obviously was far too intrigued and was just hanging on for the next weird bit, which in this case was, congratulations, you got as far as you could. So, you know, win some, lose some. Like I said, the game we played tonight was called The Lift. And if it looked interesting to you, please wishlist it and let them know on Steam. Because, I mean, we play games because they're fun. And if they're not, we don't play them again. Which might happen with, like, Dredge, but we'll see. And Byron Dumont, welcome the Discord access. And yes, Internet Gravedigger, it has been 4 hours. I'm not exactly sure how that happened, but it did in fact happen. And on that note, on that end thing, good night and good luck.